pushes himself through it. A poorly written, ugly mess, but someone's gotta do it. And it's right about time he did. They made Watchmen without the slimy squid, and it'll have you know that that's pretty low, but not quite like the standards of the 90s kid. Setting ablaze crossovers, one-shots and tie-ins, Linkara stands in reality defiance atop the fourth wall, looking down on us all. Of course, don't you know anything about science? There would be better books on this show, but you saw to sold them to Mephisto, and now there's nothing left to do but share the scrapings at the bottom of the barrel with you. Linkara, he is a man punch. What's that on his arm? Linkara, can't seem to fix the continuity alarm. Linkara, rock and roll, insane, some fella in a tux. Linkara, this comic sucks. Linkara.
Good afternoon, Mr. Linkara. My name is Alan Park. I'm with the United States government. Would you believe that's not the first time that's happened?
Won't be the last time either. Now go away!
I'm here to talk to you about your spaceship.
How do you know about that?
Well, our first clue was when it came into orbit. Now, may I come in? Thank you. So, I hear you're letting your fans vote on what to name the craft.
Yeah, they're going for Vigilant, though I think I'm gonna go with Comicron instead.
Defying what the people voted for. Never a good idea.
Yeah, but it's not their ship, now is it?
Then why'd you put it up to a vote to begin with?
Is there a reason you're here? I mean, I figured the government was gonna come around eventually when they found out I had a spaceship, but I thought it was so they could put a bullet in my head and then take it.
Speaking of popular votes, that is what all of the top brass wanted to do to you.
You're here to kill me.
No, not at all. See, I said that's what they wanted to do with you. However, a low-ranking agent spoke up in your defense. Said we could trust you with it.
Who spoke up in my defense? Oh. Why? I don't think I've ever met you before.
You haven't, but I actually did something that they didn't do.
What's that?
I watched your show, Linkara.
You watched my show and you didn't want to shoot me?
You're not dangerous. I don't think you're a threat to this country or anyone for that matter. You're a guy who reviews comic books on the internet and fights robots and monsters. Personally, I think it's better to be on your good side. So I'm here to offer an alternate solution, and I highly recommend you take it.
I'm not handing over the ship.
Oh, I didn't think you would. But here's how this is going to work. You stay out of our way, and we'll stay out of yours.
That's it?
That's it. Don't use it for military affairs in a foreign country. Don't try to bring it down on us because a bill passed that you don't like. And don't try to threaten us with it. You stay out of our way, we'll stay out of yours.
And if I refuse?
And if you refuse, then there's a sharpshooter less than 100 yards away with that bullet you mentioned.
Fine, I accept.
Splendid. I'm going to act as your liaison with the government. Here's my card. We'd like to have monthly progress reports from you. You've run into some individuals who pose a threat to this world, and we wouldn't mind taking that information off your hands, before and after your confrontations.
Okay, whatever. You know the way out.
Look, you're understandably unhappy, I get that. But I want to be your friend. I think you're a good person and that we can trust you. I'm going to try to appeal to the government to give you a little more leeway and a few less snipers outside your window.
I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate all you've done. But I can assure you that we are never going to be friends. You are the best friend ever!
Linkara, I said I would try to get you the chair, not that I would.
You will get me the chair because you are the best friend ever who gets me the best gifts ever.
Linkara, I got you a comic book last year.
And it was a good comic book. And in my line of work, I take what kind of good comics I can get. Now then, Why are you not drinking alcohol right now? It is my birthday tomorrow, and we are supposed to be celebrating.
Would that I could, Linkara, but I have to monitor the Kyle Estes' communications with Earth tomorrow, and I cannot be hungover for that.
Why do you want to go to Jupiter? You know what's at Jupiter? Nothing. Just broken chunks of a house that I blew up. Did I ever tell you about the time I saved the day by blowing up a house in space?
Yes, you did. Several times, in fact. You also said that I don't owe you any more presents after I got the snipers recalled.
They did that because I saved the world from the entity. Me, because I'm awesome.
You're also drunk.
I am drunk because I am awesome.
All right, I'm taking you home.
You are not taking me home. You are going to drink with me, and tomorrow we are gonna watch bad movies together. Screw Jupiter.
Linkara, you are drunk. I am taking you home.
No. I am taking you home because I can teleport. Giveaway! Beam us back to the apartment!
What about all that whiskey you just took a swim in?
It's okay, they know me there. I always buy up half their supply when I'm reviewing Marvel.
All right, well, come on, birthday boy. Let's get you to bed, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Alan.
Yeah?
Thank you for getting the sniper's recall.
No problem, Linkara. You sleep well, birthday boy. Hey, Nimue?
Confirmed.
Would you mind taking me back to the bar? I kind of left my car there.
Request accepted. Prepare for teleport.
Thank you, Nimue.
Happy birthday to me.
Has indicated that he is in good spirits. Independent Space reports that the spaceship Kyle-Estes will be approaching Jupiter today after an historic 3-month journey. Its speedy arrival is thanks to the development of the Mac-Fail drive, which drastically increases its speed. Development of the Mac-Fail drive was made possible thanks to the sale of advanced technology by former President Ansano, who created the unorthodox method of space travel.
I can't believe you idiots actually bought this stuff. I mean, yeah, it works, but who the hell wants their spaceship looking like Better Homes and Gardens? Whatever, your hard-earned tax money's now going into my pockets, where I will use it to genetically engineer crossbreeds of armadillos and tarantulas.
And good morning to you, Linkara.
Well, it is morning, but the jury's still out on good.
I'm guessing then that wishing you a happy birthday will get you a similar response. Bad night?
A bit, yeah, but hey, it's a new day and all that.
A new day and a new review that needs to be put together. I've selected something suitably awful for you to work on, and I've put a pot of coffee on.
Thanks, man.
Never said the coffee was for you.
What?
You guys ever stop and ask yourselves, how did I get here?
I was created by your mad scientist as a Christmas present. I stick around because the coffee is good and you're funny.
And I got here because you originally built me to do the reviews. Instead, you're my cash cow since I get to be your producer.
I feel so loved right now.
Ah, we're just ribbing you, man. I made the coffee for both of you. Regardless of how you're feeling, I think it's going to be a great day. Drink up, film the review, then let's watch some bad movies with your non-blue friends.
Right. Okay. Yep. Hello and welcome to Atop the Fourth Wall, where bad comics burn. And boy howdy do we have a really bad one today. I am of course talking about... Dude, didn't we have to, film the episode? No, I need to go take care of something. Stay here. It's where I always am.
Well, I'd ask if you want me to leave the bottle, mate, but I don't even think you finished that one drink so far.
I like to stare at it. It makes life seem much more dramatic when I do. Has anyone ever told you look exactly like the Nostalgia Critic?
About 30 times a day. Anyone ever told you look like Harvey Feinboyce?
He's like 50.
Sure he is.
All right, Linkara, I have 10 minutes. Would you like to tell me why you pulled me away from monitoring the most important space flights in the last decade?
You know, you're not the first people to go to Jupiter.
Well, we're the first not to be backed by an evil organization at the very least.
Oh no, just the US government. Nothing evil there.
Linkara, I know you didn't pull me back down here again just to criticize the United States government.
It's my birthday today, you know.
Yes, I'm aware. We were here last night celebrating. Were you so drunk that you forgot, or are you just upset that I'm not getting you that thing you wanted?
It would not be that hard to get me Captain Kirk's chair, and you know it. But it's not just that.
Then what the hell is it?
Alan, why do you work for the government?
What?
Why do you do what you do?
Because I'm a patriot, I guess.
Could you be a little more specific?
Because I believe in this country and the ideals it stands for. Sure, it doesn't always live up to those standards, but I believe in helping out as many people as I can. Look, Linkara, what are we doing here?
What am I still doing here?
You're drunk again, aren't you?
No, I'm not. It's just... I've been thinking a lot lately about my life, what I've seen, what I've done, and it's just... I don't know, there's something nagging at the back of my head. Maybe I'm finally just realizing now how not normal my life is. For crying out loud, I own a magic gun!
Where'd you purchase that anyway? Sorry.
Alan, what the hell am I doing with my life?
I'm not sure what you mean.
What do I have going for me that makes me want to see my next birthday?
Well, you've got a lot of people who'd be sad to see you go. Me included.
You can't just live for other people. That's not living. You need something for yourself, Alan. What have I got going for myself?
Well, you have a good life. You have a family, you have friends, you have things that you enjoy, that you're excited about. Look, you think your life isn't that normal? Really? It's all about dealing with hardships, and everybody has to deal with those. Frankly, I think life's worth living for its own sake.
Some days I agree with you. Others, I don't know. Maybe I called you out here for nothing. Maybe I'm just having an early midlife crisis. I'm just thinking a lot about myself and my life, and I don't know what I want anymore.
I've been thinking about ending the show because I'm not certain why I'm still doing it.
Possibly. But you are appreciated, though. I can assure you of that. My superiors are certainly glad that you're around.
Your superiors want the spaceship that I have in orbit with the big gun pointing down.
Yes, but they are much happier that you have it rather than someone else.
Sure they are.
You are moody today. Captain Kirk's chair help?
Maybe.
Alright, well, I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, go home, watch movies with your friends. Watch the Kyle Estes reach Jupiter.
If you guys find a monolith out there, I call dibs! What happened to the other guy?
The guy, there was no other guy. You've been drinking all day and you're seeing things, mate. One minute you come in, you're talking as no one is there. You say, Jupiter, and I tell you something, at the end of the day, who cares, man? Who cares? You haven't paid your bill yet, and that's all I care about, so wait. Here. Make yourself useful. Tell me what you think, Sally Ann. You're not better than me!
Houston, this is Kale Estes. We have entered Jovian territory. Estimated arrival to Galilean moons is 2 hours and 14 minutes. All lights are green. No sign of any problems. Sensor contact reports that the debris field is exactly where we thought it would be.
Looking forward to hearing back from you in an hour or two. Kale Estes out.
I still can't believe this. I mean, okay, a year of planning this trip, 3 months to get there, and then right before we get there, it's like, hey, can you deviate from your flight plan and then check out this debris field that's left over from some madman that tried to take over the world?
Steady on, Logan. We knew this was a possibility.
Yeah, but they didn't need to wait till the last minute to tell us. I mean, if just one of those pieces of debris hits...
It won't. We'll be moving in parallel to the dispersal pattern, and we'll be matching the velocity of the debris. Plus, we have automatic sealants to take care of any pinpricks in this baby's hull.
I wish I shared your confidence.
Don't worry about it, man. We're not going to find anything out here. I mean, the death bomb was...
The death bomb? They seriously called it that!
The death bomb was practically vaporized. It's all just junk floating
If
out.
one of those pieces of junk punctures the
I think somebody is cranky this morning. I think somebody needs to sit in the comfy chair.
This'll never not be weird.
We've been out here for 3 months, and only now do you decide to comment on this?
We're sitting in a living room.
We are sitting in a state-of-the-art spacecraft, and we are ready to make history. Now, I don't care if it happens in a shower stall or a lazy boy, as long as it gets us there and gets us home. Now put on your grown-up astronaut pants and give me a readout on engine consumption.
Sorry. Energy consumption's nominal. Look, I'm just saying that the universe is a strange place.
Yep, better strange than boring. Yeah, we're coming up on the debris field now. Not seeing anything on initial navigation. We should be smooth sailing.
I would not be so quick with that assessment, Anders.
Why is that?
I'm detecting a power source out there.
How can anything still have power out there? It's been floating in space for a few years now.
Well, let's find out. It's a small object. I'd say it's about a foot and a half long, and the power is very faint. Logan, do you think it's small enough to bring on board?
Yes, but the highest possible quarantine until we can identify it, and then keep a finger on the button so we can flush it into space at a moment's notice.
Agreed. Anders, maneuver us closer on standard fuel and prepare the grapple arms.
Hey man, happy birthday.
Hey, dude. Where's Kaluna? I thought she was coming with you.
Yeah, she was, but there was some kind of emergency with the Nostalgia Critic. They called in a whole bunch of people to deal with it.
For the love of God, Critic! Why did you watch Garbage Pail Kids again? What were you thinking?
I don't know! I thought it would get better with age!
Critic?
Open the door before you are permanently traumatized.
I don't know what happiness is anymore. Joy is a lie. A lie!
Hey, so, what's on the agenda for the evening?
A little brandy, talk of sophistication, and a treatise on Sartre versus Spinoza.
Birdemic.
And the amazing bulk. You will laugh, you will cry, you will poop your pants.
Probably not a good idea to do that on somebody else's couch.
Are you sure you don't want to come, Harvey? You're perfectly welcome to. Nah, someone's got to stick around here and make sure this new refit doesn't blow the ship up when you screw in a light bulb. Besides, I'm not really good with crowds unless I'm the center of attention. Alright, but tell 90s kid that if he's not going to watch movies with us to go up there and keep you company. Oh, good. The idiot will keep me company. Ain't that Fat City? Well, it's either 90s kid or the Mats. Point taken. Enjoy your flicks, kid. I'm out. I'll try to. Bye.
Sir?
Is there any word?
No, sir.
We were supposed to hear back from them over an hour ago. Are we still receiving a signal from the ship?
Yes, sir. It's delayed, of course, but we're still getting readings on the ship and the crew.
And my call to DC?
For now, it's at your discretion if you'd like to bring him in.
Contact some observatories. Give them the coordinates. See if we can't get a better picture of what's going on out there. We haven't heard back in a couple hours. I'll make the call.
Yes, sir.
Well, that was something.
I know, right? It's glorious.
That thing looks like the Grimace if he stuck steroids up his ass.
And if he downed a 24-pack of beer.
And it's awesome.
As a floating blue robot made from a water heater, I can safely say that was the most unrealistic thing I've ever seen.
Well, it was amazing, so at least it did live up to its title.
Oh, time for my movie selection.
It's not going to be Caligula again, is it? I'm almost 30 and I still felt like I needed an adult after that.
Oh, no. I learned my lesson after that one. It's gonna be Sallow.
Finally, the pizza's here.
Didn't we order that before we started watching The Amazing Bulk?
Just as well. You are definitely gonna want some food while watching Sallow.
Well, at least cold pizza is better than no pizza.
You always say that because you have no taste buds.
You're not pizza.
I'm saucier than pizza. We need to talk. May I come in?
When was the last time you made contact with them?
Going on 6 hours now. Telescopes and biological readings tell us that they're out there, but for whatever reason, they're just not answering.
Couldn't their communications just be out?
Yeah, well, we thought of that, but the Kyle Estes is equipped with 2 backup communication stations that they're supposed to use should the first one go out. It is possible that all 3 are out, but highly unlikely considering one of them is on a system completely separate from the ship's main power.
Do we even know if they're still alive?
We're tracking the astronauts' vitals. I mean, it's delayed, of course, but all things considered, they should have checked in by now, and they seem to be perfectly healthy.
Should we even be looking at this? This seems like classified government document stuff.
I wouldn't worry about it. It's not like anyone here is going to be tweeting this or something. So what do you want me to do about it?
As far as I know, you're the only person on Earth with a spaceship fast enough to get out there and see what's going on.
Yes, Comicron 1 can be out there in a few hours, I guess.
Perfect. When do we leave?
I didn't invite you.
Linkara, the United States government has a large vested interest in this project. And as a representative of said government, I'm coming with you.
Well, that's nice, Alan, but I'm a little uncomfortable with an agent of the United States government stepping on board a ship that said government would like to take away from me.
Linkara, do you think for even a second that even if I wanted to take your ship from you that I'd have any idea how it works?
Okay, fair enough point. And one more person isn't going to make a difference. Poyo,
Who said anything about one more person? I want to come and help.
Oh, wait, I don't...
Some astronauts up there are in trouble, and I don't think any of us want to see them hurt or killed.
Well, nobody does,
Yeah,
but
Linkara, something bad may be going down up there. In that case, you're gonna need a weapons expert.
I've used weapons before.
And I'm drunk enough to think that this is a good idea.
Guys! Look, I'm not against you guys coming along with me, but we don't know what's going on up there. This could all be for nothing.
Yeah, but the last time we went to space, it wasn't exactly happy fun times. I'd like to go when we're not actually being shot at.
I never get to go to space.
And plus, you're not blackmailing us or threatening us or promising non-existent cars, so that's a plus.
Linkara, we're your friends and people need our help. Let us help you.
All right, let's all go into space.
Yes! All right, and I'll bring Sallow so we can watch it along the way.
I see you've done some redecorating since I've last been here.
Yep, everything used to be controlled by a single console, which is kind of problematic when the one console explodes in your face. Nimue, what's our status?
Standard orbit now in effect, awaiting further instructions.
Kid, you didn't tell me you were bringing company. Harvey, this is everyone. Everyone, this is Harvey.
Do you usually keep lounge singers on your spaceship?
Only at parties. I mean, something's got to entertain you guys on the trip there. I usually fly the ship for the kid. I was just making some adjustments before we got on the way. You're the guy who helped us take out Vice that first time, aren't you?
That's right. Name's Joe. Nice to meet you.
Joe, I think you can handle the weapons. Harvey will show you the system. Nash.
Do what now?
When they're done, Harvey will bring you around to engineering. You know technical stuff. You should be able to handle it.
I hit things. They get fixed.
Good for you. As for everyone else, here's the rest of the bridge.
Hi, I'm Nash.
I'm Harvey. I hate the hippie hair.
Sorry. Do Sinatra's people know about this? I thought we weren't doing the copyright infringement thing anymore.
I like you, Nash. You got spunk.
You've got a rude way of saying hello.
I find it's a lot easier to find out who a person is by insulting them than by just saying hello. Anyway, here's how the engines work. And this is the science station. It does science. I think. I don't know. I haven't tested this thing out yet.
Or it's the light switch.
No, dude, just rerouting some power. Ugh. Had a gnarly idea about how I could redirect power from the sensors to the guns!
I believe you're all familiar with 90s Kid.
I think most people are familiar with the most radical person on your show.
Okay, quick question. So, how exactly are we supposed to shoot our enemies if we don't have the sensors?
Okay, obviously there are still a few hiccups in my idea. No need to be bugging.
We'll save modifications for when we get back.
Buzzkill. Dude, you're Obscurus Lupa!
Yeah?
You reviewed Simon Says!
I repeat, yeah?
And you loved it!
Well, yeah, I did. Actually, now that I've been reminded of that movie's existence, that's the movie we're gonna be watching on the way.
Mars Girl, you'll be second in command. I need you to keep Alan from taking pictures of the ship.
Your trust in me never ceases to warm my heart, Linkara.
And punch anyone who says anything stupid.
Punching hands ready.
Lupa, 90s Kid, you guys will be in charge of figuring out a plan about what to do in case, I don't know, aliens or something attack the KLStis and we have to fight them.
Why me?
Because you're smart and you can probably kick my ass.
Yeah, not probably.
All right, Alan, how much do you know about the KLStis mission?
Everything. I'm even well versed in the theories behind creating its engine.
You work the science station. Coordinate with Nimue. Poyo, this is the bridge. Before you get some help down there, what's the status of the engines?
Ready and waiting.
Good to hear. All right, Joe, set a course for the...
Hey, what do you got for me, Chief?
Cinema Snob, you're the comic relief.
Can do, sugar tits. I'm hilarious.
Alright, everybody get comfortable. Joe, set a course for Jupiter. Standard speed by 1/2 until we've cleared orbit, then punch it to standard by 7.
Hey, are you okay?
What do you mean?
Your hand's shaking.
Huh.
Course laid in.
Alright, take us out.
Right.
Okay, note to self. This is inverted controls. Great.
I think we're gonna need a minute to learn how to fly this thing.
Okie dokie. Nimue, why don't you scroll up some tutorial videos for us?
Tutorial system engaged. Step 1. Crash avoidance.
Ooh, and when that's done, cue up Simon Says.
Accessing database. Queuing film. Simon Says, starring Dennis Rodman and Dane Cook.
Nimue, cancel that order.
Aww.